Morning. So just come back from gym, about to go on set. And I figured I got a story for you. So before I came out to Norwich, I was chatting to one guy over in King's Cross. We were just chilling, chatting away, and he told me that he's been like in rehab, had issues mainly with the gambling, but the issues with the gambling made him obviously lead into like popping pills, smoking weed, doing cocaine, things like that. So he says he spent a bit of time in rehab, bit of time just trying to obviously sort himself out because a lot of his friends had died from taking drugs, popping pills, and he wanted to sort himself out. He had a couple of kids, things like that. So we're chatting away, and there's a few of us just drinking, smoking, just chilling because I'm just about to go off to Norwich. And he comes to me and he says something funny at first, and he says, "Yeah, I know that I'm slipping when the when I don't make my bed." And I'm like, and everyone else laughed except me because I was like, you know what? I hear what you're saying, but I tell you what, explain what you mean. So he starts saying a couple of weeks before, because he works on like removals, import, export, helping people move abroad and also out of the country and into the country. And he was saying, look, a few days ago, I didn't make my bed. And I knew that when I don't make my bed, I'm slipping. Something's not quite right. And everything will just kind of lose it. And he said, and sure enough, a couple of days later, he didn't turn up for work and he went on a bit of a bender. He went on a bit of a coke bender, drinking pills with his boys, and he didn't make any money. He lost money because he was spending the money on the drugs as well. So I was there thinking, so that's your trigger. That's your thing that tells you actually you need to fix up. You need to be aware that maybe mentally you're not there. You're not happy within yourself, or you're not settled, or whatever's going on in your head. And he said, yeah, you know what it is? He said to me, I would rather be late for work and make sure my bed is made than get up, be on time for work, but my bed's not made. There's something missing. And it's a weird one as I think about it, as I just come back from gym, hence the reason why I'm half naked. I'm only half naked, by the way, not fully naked, just so you know. But I was thinking to myself, well, that's my trigger. When I don't go gym or I don't do any sort of physical exercise, I realize, okay, man's slipping in it. That's my trigger to say, actually, there's something not quite right. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of days where I don't want to go gym. There's a lot of days where it's like, it's cold, it's wet, and sometimes it's a bit far away. Sometimes I just make up any excuse not to go gym. And sometimes I just lie in my bed for like half an hour, just saying I ain't going anywhere because I don't want to go. But I force myself to go to the gym because as soon as I go in, even if I'm only in there for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, I don't know, the vibrations, the spirit, whatever feels a lot better. You know what I'm saying? You feel like not normal, but you feel like, yeah, energized, almost like whatever the day, you start the day right. And you feel like, okay, my mind's ticked off one good accomplishment for the day, which is getting my body fit, getting the mind fit. What else is the next thing? Because I'm always about, okay, we can achieve quite a lot today because man woke up, man can try and, the day is there to achieve something, even if it's a small thing like making the best cup of tea or making your bed or just going to the gym. You can start off in the right way. And when you don't start off in the right way, I think that's where, problems, especially for me and for the other guy, that's where problems can start happening. And I was just thinking, maybe that's a similar sort of thing for other people. Maybe because the people say to me sometimes, I'm a morning person or I'm a night owl or whatever. And then sometimes I just think to myself, well, whatever you need to keep kind of on an even keel, as long as you know where the triggers are, do it in it. As long as it's not harming yourself or other people. If it's a simple thing as just making your bed or going to the gym or making the best cup of tea in the morning or whatever it is, do it. And it's not easy because there's some days where you just don't want to, but especially during this year, be aware of your triggers. Be aware of your own mental faculties, your spiritual faculties, as well as your physical ones. If you see certain things slipping in other people, because sometimes it's easier seeing you're not looking right, or you're not feeling right, or something's just not quite right. Don't be afraid to say, but just within yourselves. Because, like I say, tomorrow's not promised, man. And it's been a mad year. We're coming to the end of it. But just this video is mainly, and that story is just mainly, hopefully, helping someone out, saying, look, just be aware of your triggers. Until next time, take care, look after yourself, because I don't know if you can hear in the hotel, and they're about to start cleaning up people's rooms, so it's going to get a bit lively in here. And then I got to go off to set. But you all take care. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.